Hello, guys. Welcome to Ozzy's Library, episode 20. I'm Ozzy. This is Ozzy's Library. You believe that? This is the what? Technically almost fourth episode in a row I posted on each week. So I've been doing my work, getting that shit in. Let me see. Let me check this shit. Ozzy's Library. Okay. So I did one June 2nd, right? With Eddie and Damien. I did one David and Damien. We did on Discord. A week later, I did one with Alex and Ian and John, and then the next week on July 4th, Yvonne and Haley. Pretty fire. Today we have. Oh my God! It didn't. Oh, it did. It separated. Okay. Today we have the good homies, Mateo, AJ, and Fernando. Little backstory, I guess, is that these guys are a grade younger than me, but I met them at MOK, the middle school I used to go to, and we played soccer a lot, and I just managed to become friends with them. May have tortured them a little bit when I was in high school. I mean, in middle school. But in high school, things began to chill out, and just normal friends, I guess. I don't know. I hope they know what I'm talking about from some of that crazy, stupid middle school shit I used to do to them. But I hope I hope they forgive me for that. But anyways, yeah, we have the good homies. They honestly the best. Shout out to all of them. Mateo gets a lot of pussy. Shouldn't say that. Shouldn't say that. He has a girlfriend. Forgot. You know, he doesn't get pussy. How about that? Sorry, Mateo. Anyways, yeah. So we just had a conversation, catching up. They just graduated, so congratulations, boys. Um, I saw them post an Insta pic. The thing is like, their group, at least most of them, they stayed together since like I guess elementary school. I think that's what it was, and that made me really happy. I saw that post. It was like from the names I can remember, I think it was like Lalo, Luis, Fernando, Mateo, and fucking AJ. And I was like, that just made me really happy. It's like, dude, like I can't really say my friend group has stayed the same. It's definitely a lot of my friends have stayed the same throughout like all of like school, but not the friend group. That's for sure changed. Um, it made me really happy. It made me super fucking happy when I saw them that they were still a group. And I was just like, yeah, that's fire. But anyways, with that being said, yeah, it's just the boys today, talking, catching up, and just seeing what's up with life. Do have some updates. So with that first update, my bad, that should cut out. First update, I'm going to Mexico this weekend. The podcast comes out today, which is Tuesday, so I'm doing the intro and all that. I don't think there's anything I need to edit. So, anyways, yeah, going to Mexico this weekend. Pretty fire, pretty fire. Um, so hopefully there's a good story to tell when I come back from there. I ordered a new podcast, another mic. So now we're gonna have three microphones. Couldn't order because of Amazon Prime Day or whatever the fuck. I was trying to order two more mics so I could just have four mics and everyone could be mic'd up. Three's perfect. I could just have one person share. Doesn't really fucking matter. So getting more mics, getting more podcast shit. Um, so there is gonna be an update in the podcast. Uh, after this episode, do all my research. I'm gonna search up how to fucking sync the audio and the video, which I heard isn't that hard. Like honestly, it really isn't hard. So I'm gonna do video as of now, cause don't feel like spending more money. Only one angle of my room, which is fine. I mean, the studio's in my room, so yeah. So it's gonna be recorded finally at episode 21. So whoever's on that, which I think I have a good idea on who. But yeah, episode 21 for sure, recorded episode 20 no and then clickbait. Gotta get that clickbait in. And then lastly, I'm gonna change like the emblem of like Ozzy's library, like the album cover, I guess. I'm gonna change it, so something new. I'll see what I come up with. It might be better, it might be worse, but if I like it, then I'll do it. Besides that, I guess is what, like I said, like the third, fourth week an episode comes out. So I am going to Mexico. I'm not recording any episodes with anyone soon, so don't expect another episode for like 2 weeks. I guess a week or two. I mean, next Friday, I'm pretty confident I'm filming the podcast, so that'll come out next Monday. So just this week, no podcast, and I'll just figure it out. So yeah, that's the intro. Thank you for listening, and shout out to Mateo, Fernando, and AJ, and I hope you guys enjoy this episode. Thank you, and bye. Episode 20, we have Fernando.
Yo, it's good.
Introduce yourself.
You going with them?
I'm Mateo.
And I'm AJ.
Okay. Anyways, besides that, you guys play golf?
Yeah, we played golf. It was like some after-school program called Pro Kids that we all. I mean, I feel like that was a spot where we kind of got to hang out a bit more, cause I mean we'd go from school and then we'd go there, we'd just chill there. But yeah, we probably played golf for like what, 3-4 years.
Yeah, like
you guys.
So
played
we were
for
actually
years.
we actually were able to like get pretty good.
Do you guys still
I would
play
say.
after? Like now?
No, but I think we should honestly.
You
'cause
guys should go
that
to the
shit's fun.
Arrowwood golf course.
Yeah, any golf course.
I don't think we'd be like that bad.
No, we wouldn't.
Because I know golf could get like addicting. And
Yeah.
really fun. Because my friend Carlos works at Arrowwood and like fucking loves that shit.
Oh yeah, Carlos.
And then he spends a lot. I know it's expensive too though.
Mhm.
I didn't know how expensive golf could get.
Yeah.
The golf clubs are expensive, but I mean, I remember like you would get points. You would like gain points for like doing whatever activity, and then eventually you could build up enough points to buy yourself like a set of clubs
Wait, really?
and
At
a
the
bag.
program,
Yeah.
yeah.
in the
So what was
program.
the whole program like? Like what did they do?
It's like an after-school program. Like think of it as like a Boys and Girls Club,
But with golf.
but with golf, and that was the main thing. Like, but we'd always find a way to play soccer, or dodgeball, or that's
Yeah.
what made it
But
fun.
it was good though, because they
Yeah.
actually had like.
So it wasn't
equipment
only
for
just
dodgeball
golf too,
stuff.
huh?
Nah, it was mainly golf though.
Yeah, I remember we used to. I mean, I'm sure a lot of us did. We used to shit on golf for like not being a sport.
Mhm.
I mean, I don't play it yet, but from like when my friends play, and I mean, you guys. It sounds like you guys had a lot of fun. It sounds like a fun thing to do. I want to play. I don't know what it's called, but like we're just standing in one place and you blast the
Oh,
ball.
the driving range.
Yeah,
right.
Driving range.
Yeah, I want to try that. I want to do that Arrowwood. But
Yeah.
so, how did you guys all meet?
Honestly, bruh.
Like through school.
It was fourth grade.
Elementary.
I met you in third.
Yeah, but it was like our main group with like Daniel and
I was
us
fifth.
too. But we've known each other since.
Yeah.
We got close in fifth grade though. Like
Yeah.
for sure.
So we'll just round it up. Say like fourth grade is kind of round it up. But yeah, fifth grade was kind of where we'd hang out more. I mean, we had some classes together, right?
We had the
Fifth
same
grade.
teacher.
Yeah,
same
fifth grade.
teacher.
And at lunchtime was like where we mainly.
Play
We're like
soccer.
we
We play
mainly hung
soccer.
out. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
exactly.
remember, dude. We used to
Yeah.
all play soccer at the fucking MLK court.
Me too,
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
In
that's
middle school, sixth grade, and then I kind of separated myself. Seventh and
Yeah,
eighth
because you
grade.
turned into a simp, bruh.
Oh my.
How long? For 2 years, you guys
It
were
was.
hanging out?
I was with my ex for like a year and a half. So, the second semester of seventh grade, all the way till eighth grade. But I mean, they still had their fun. I mean, I would try and go as much as I could. So I'd make my random appearances up on the soccer field every now and then during lunch. But it was still very fun. I think sixth grade was my best year in middle school for sure.
I feel like now if you get a girlfriend with the group, you'd be able to like handle the time now, right?
Yeah, like obviously, I took that as like a learning experience.
That's good. As long as you learn from
Yeah.
it, then yeah. Because I know you have a girlfriend, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you guys have a girlfriend?
Nah.
I had
Had.
like a month or two ago.
Damn.
But
Oh, you guys ended right before school ended?
yeah.
Right before prom.
Nah, but honestly,
Ah,
after
fucking
but honestly,
sucks.
like I wasn't even bummed out though. I was
That's
actually happy. It was
You want-
better.
What's
Like actually, it
Tell
was
the
just
story,
way
I guess.
better.
Tell the story. Tell
Well,
the story.
like
I could cut out anything. You
Nah,
want.
I ain't got no filter, bro. No, but I mean, it was just I don't know. It was just kind of boring and like I don't know.
How
It
long
just,
you guys together for?
a year and a half also.
Oh fuck.
Yeah, at first it was fun, but I don't know. Just over time, just wasn't the same.
You just loses feelings.
But like mainly the main reason was because I guess I'll tell the story about how basically like I don't know we were kind of on and off, but she went to hang out with some guy that she said was a family friend. So basically this one day they went like her and her family, looks like her aunts, her mom, and everyone, they went to downtown San Diego, and I guess he was there, and then from there they started talking, this family friend. So and then
Fuck
they
that
both
guy.
hang out. Yeah, fuck that fool. But what's it called? They both hang out. They went to she said to the mall, and then from there they went to the beach, But so I didn't really like talk to her for like 2 days, and then she told me how she didn't want to stay together anymore. But I was like, honestly, I agree, I'm down. And then she was like, so we're gonna break up. I was like, yeah. And she was like, all right, I guess we'll break up since you wanted to. I'm like, all right, that's fine. I'm not gonna argue. I mean, it's not.
Yeah.
You're not lying, like,
bro.
Yeah.
She broke you up.
She basically beat me to it because I wanted to end it, but it's whatever.
I
It
mean,
worked
I
out.
feel like it's not bad. I mean, you're still young. I mean, you guys have all the fucking college and life to go through.
Yeah.
What about you, Mateo? How long have you and your girl been together for?
Really quick math. Like 7 months.
That's not bad.
7.
Seven.
Where's she gonna go to school?
She's a freshman.
Oh.
Yeah, he's
Oh.
bro's gonna catch a case, bro. I think we can cut it here. Yeah, you can cut that out, right?
I
No,
mean, I
she's
know-
she's a senior.
Oh, she's a senior?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, it's not that bad.
So it's
She's
not
a
that bad.
freshman.
No, we always say she's a freshman.
Why is that?
since they started dating, huh?
Yeah.
But when we found out,
Oh, okay.
because
I'm
we
gonna-
knew that she was an underclassman.
Oh, okay. You must have done a lot of shit from them, huh?
I would just say she was a freshman. Just.
Okay. Yeah, that's
It started off as a joke, and then I just that's what's
I
up.
just gotta laugh it off. If you
Yeah.
take it seriously, you're just gonna hurt yourself.
What was any like drama that like your school? Like, what was the big drama that your grade had? Cause I know for not drama, but like I know a couple. You guys might know them too. Like a couple people got pregnant in my grade. Like, did anything like that happen in your guys' grade?
I mean, I know of a girl that got pregnant like what, I think it was 2 months ago or last month. Well, like,
Didn't she post TikTok about it?
I don't have TikTok,
Okay.
so I don't know.
Cause I saw someone from I think your guys' grade pop up on my like For You page. Like she got pregnant. I was like, what the fuck? Okay, I think we were talking about the same person. Like before prom or some shit like that.
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
Because I remember seeing her at our school. It was the Friday before we graduated. No, the Monday. Because we had a school that Monday like normal,
Mhm.
and we had. That was the day after. That was the week after grad night, and that Monday we got our yearbooks.
Yeah.
And I remember seeing her there, and everyone was like basically like talking about it because yeah, she posted it and she made it public. And that's her choice, obviously, but
Yeah.
like some people would obviously want to hide it or whatever.
Yeah. Is
But-
baby daddy good with her or?
Yeah, I saw him at the graduation too, and apparently like he's a junior. Or now he's a senior, so she was a year older than him.
That's crazy.
Shout out to the baby daddy. Damn. But I mean, I know I asked this to you guys when we were in the car, but like, how did it feel graduating? Like, what was that day like for you guys?
The chilango.
I don't know. I feel like nothing really like. Well, obviously things did change, but like it wasn't like. At that moment, like things had gradually changed, and I knew who I was gonna talk to after high school and everything. So, I don't know. I wasn't like crazy happy, but I was like glad that I was like finishing up high school finally, and moving on to things.
Yeah.
But obviously, the people that I care about are still gonna be around. You know.
That's true. Yeah. What are you for you, Fernando?
Honestly, it was like a relief. Cause look, they're laughing for a reason because they know like I barely made it out alive basically. Because there's like this what would you call it? It was a thing that the government said. It was called AB 104. So like basically, if you had to, it only worked for the seniors that graduated last year, and our seniors were due to COVID, they would excuse like a bunch of credits. So I had like 60 missing credits, like mid. That's why I'm saying we're like mid year, and they basically just wiped them out clean. So I had 0 missing credits. So I made it because of that. I'd say.
Fuck yeah.
I was in fresh start, so it was basically credit recovery, and I mean only did like 2 classes out of that, but it didn't really matter because it would have just canceled them out
Yeah.
anyway. So it was basically overall a relief that I actually made it out.
That was probably just stressful for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I bet.
I was like,
I mean,
no
if
way.
you would have just didn't graduate at all.
Not that I know of.
Like if you didn't graduate, you were like you must have like started bad from like as
Something.
freshmen, like not because like Fernando said, that like program or whatever that they passed was about like government. I remember learning about it when we were like choosing our classes, and she was like, if you guys had like a D or an F, but it was during COVID, talk to your counselor and we can work something out. And basically, what they do is they just pass you that class because like they say, oh, like, the reason you failed because of COVID, and a lot of people did fail, and a lot of people like did really good, and I was one of those people that did like really good, and then obviously like on the other aspect of it, Fernando obviously was the opposite, but
I mean,
It's
learning
good
through
idea.
online was pretty fucking
no,
hard.
I didn't learn. Yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
learn shit.
I had a hard time because like I mean we were in our room and like I'd play. I'd either play video games while in class, take a nap, or like I just have my phone out while I'm like out and about, just in class.
Yeah.
So it was like pretty hard learning through that, and then you just can't learn. You can't focus. Like when I was in Maricosta, I was taking classes online. Dude, fuck that.
Yeah.
It was so hard. It was so hard to learn. Like just staying focused, and I mean it was also my fault because I chose a night class. I mean a morning class. I had to wake up at 7. Well, it started at 7, so I had to wake up at 6:30. But like, never choose a morning class, or at least not that early.
Not
like
that early,
7,
yeah.
probably 8.
Yeah.
But learning online was pretty hard for me. And then, did you guys have to do PE still?
No, I
No?
finished PE my sophomore year.
Yeah.
Your
Well, I
sophomore
still took PE junior year. I don't know why I took PE. Honestly, should have taken the class that I failed, but
What PE did you take?
just team sports. Well, I kind of chose it. It was because I actually liked it. I was actually in that class with Carlos.
Oh, Carlos.
Yeah, he was in that class. That's where I kind of met Carlos more.
Dude, Carlos is he's fucking funny.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's funny.
I missed, one of the classes I missed was weight training. I didn't realize how much I liked weight training until after doing, like, going to the gym and all that, I actually really miss weight training.
Yeah.
It was pretty fun.
What year did you take it?
I took it junior year.
I took it. You took it the same year then, because I took it my sophomore year.
Oh,
Me
okay.
too.
So
Yeah.
do we have the same period? I feel like
No.
we saw you. Did you have a 4th period?
I had it. I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I remember seeing him.
Damn.
But I don't think we had the same class.
No, there's only one weight training class,
Yeah.
right? Yeah.
We didn't
I
have
had
the
it either 4th or 3rd. Probably 3rd.
It was probably 3rd then.
Yeah.
Cause,
I had it first from Mr. Hellison, obviously.
what was your guys' max? Mine was dog shit. Then it was dog
Bench,
shit.
I think it was like a plate and 35.
That's better than what I do right now.
Yeah. Dude, and I was.
Your bench was a plate in 35.
Yeah, dude. Like, and I was like, and as Fernando, like, I look so scrawny, but like,
He's a right.
I can
Yeah,
actually
Yeah, what the
lift a
fuck?
lot,
How
yeah.
did you do that?
No, like, I have no muscle, like I have like no body fat or anything, but like I don't know why I can still manage to lift a lot.
What about now? Do you think
no.
you can do that better?
Now I'm probably not as good because obviously I don't lift.
Uh-huh.
My deadlift was my worst. I think I could barely do like 2 plates,
That's not
like
bad.
barely, and that's like the minimum. Like a lot of people can do that, but I love that class. Like that class was actually like
It was fun.
my best PE class. Like you felt like you were healthy. Like you would run like your mile, and then you like the next day you'd go and like lift, and it was fun.
Dude, I wish I can go back how I am now and just fucking basically beat the shit out of my old self. What about you, Mateo? What was your bench?
My bench was just a plate.
A plate?
Yeah.
That's not bad. How much do you weigh?
Like, I would weigh back then like 150.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's not bad
Yeah.
at all. It's like what, 45 plus 90? It's like 130. You were almost there.
It's
right?
135.
Yeah, 135.
Yeah. So you're almost your body weight.
What about you, Fernando?
Nah, I didn't take that class, but
Okay.
but I mean, I kind of wish I did too. But I don't lift now. Like me and AJ are like opposites, because I feel like you'd think I would lift more than AJ, but no, I think I don't lift that much.
And none of you guys go to the gym right now?
No.
No?
Starting up, kinda.
We just been working on like working out, like just like staying healthy, I guess.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
do you guys like diet or any of that?
Diet?
Diet?
Diet.
Diet, yeah.
Well, like I started messing around with him, saying like I'm a bulk and all this stuff, and like I start doing it like 3-4 days, just like eating like hella, like more than I usually would, and then I'll be like, damn, like I need to start like running, and then I'll go to his house and play soccer, and like I'll just drip sweat like hella, dude.
Fucking soccer
Yeah.
kills you.
Cause
Because like, I didn't play soccer for a minute, and then I finally played at the park, and I was like, my cardio should be just fine. I think I lasted like a good 20 minutes, and I got fucking tired.
Yeah.
But dude, I honestly low-key miss playing soccer. It was actually pretty fun, and the workout is fucking intense.
Mhm.
It's a lot.
Yeah.
I used to play. I low-key thought about playing the Sunday League again for a season, but it could get dirty sometimes.
Yeah, you should. I mean, like you said, it could get dirty. I just joined a Sunday league team with my brother.
Uh-huh.
Let's see. Jesse's on the team. Jesse Gonzalez. He played on our high school soccer team. Luis FaZe Vic. Shout out to FaZe Vic.
Shout out to FaZe
Yeah.
He's on that team too. My older brother's on that team. Now I'm on that team. I don't know if you guys know who Yair Rincon is. His older brother's on that team now too. So like we have I know a lot of people on that team, and I'm goalie, so I don't have to worry about getting hurt too much. But I mean, it's a good way to just play soccer on the weekend.
You guys want to join like a Sunday League like that?
I actually would, but I'm on the team right now. But I'm kind of debating like leaving that team and kind of over there playing with them, because I mean on the team that I'm on, it's like you have fun, but you have fun like like it's more competitive. So I feel like you can't have fun like just playing actually like for the game.
Around. Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn,
So
that
I
sucks.
mean I'm kind of debating whether I join this team or not. But
And you're not gonna play soccer again?
I probably am. Like, what's it called when you play in college?
Intramural.
Yeah, probably like that.
It's like if you were thinking like a club, like a soccer club.
Uh-huh.
Like let's say like you just have like a. It'd be like a soccer club, and you'd have like, anyone can join. It's like sometimes it's co-ed, and it's just like for fun. It's not like the actual school team where like
Oh,
you have to try out and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just for fun.
Yeah.
I went to. Did you guys go to the beach soccer tournaments?
Not this year.
No.
Nah.
I went. Dude, it's fucking dirty.
Yeah.
Those players, like, I get it, cause like if one player's dirty, like, why can't I play dirty
Yeah.
as well? But I was like, damn, bro, dude, like, I almost saw a fight break out. You remember Joel?
Yeah, I was gonna say
Yeah,
Joel.
Joel's
Yeah,
team.
he played on that team. Yeah.
Yeah, and it was just so funny to watch too, cause like they just be fucking grabbing their shirt and shit. I was like, damn, bro, knowing me, like, I get pissed off after a while. So like, I feel like I just want to fucking fight someone.
Go out there and take out your anger.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. Is that Castaways?
Yeah, Castaway.
Yeah, they invited me out to play a lot of times, and I'd be like, nah, I can't, because I was still on the team that Fernando's on right now. And I was like, there's no way I could manage playing on both teams and being at school.
That's true.
And then, I mean, I might check it out now actually, because I quit that team that Fernando's on, and then last week I went to his practice, and I went again yesterday. We practiced Monday, Wednesdays, and that team's dead, dude.
Which team?
The 2004 Vista Black. Well, no, there's only one team, so but
Yeah,
the point is, yeah. Like yesterday, I went to their practice. There was like 5 of us
yeah, the team from
Five.
from
our
the
team. So the good thing is that the coach put the 04s and the 07s together to practice. So there's like a lot of us because of the 07s. There's a lot of their team was there. But I'm just like, that team, we used to have like easily just our team. It'd be like sometimes more than 20 people show up to practice just from the 04 team. And that's roughly how much there was with both teams this time. And it was just like, damn, like I left and like that, like people just started dropping, like just leaving.
But I understand why. I mean, everyone's like
Yeah,
graduated.
they graduated.
high school now. So.
So now
They want to
People
do
are
their own
just
thing.
kinda
Yeah. And I feel like I did need a break, and that's why I wanted to quit, because I was like, I had been playing soccer straight for 4 years. No, yeah, like 4 years, all high school on that team, and I was like, eventually, like, I just got tired of it.
haven't all of you guys been playing like soccer basically your whole life?
Yeah,
Basically.
but not all the way through. Like we used to play rec and stuff, so we'd have breaks.
Yeah.
What are some like wild rec stories that you guys have? Cause I know rec you get like fucking wild and shit.
When we
sometimes.
started off-
Well, there was actually like a season where us three played on the
Yeah.
same team.
Oh, yeah.
That's kind of where we also bonded a
This
lot.
is my first season.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
AJ's first season. I made him get on my team because we did like a buddy up thing. So that's where he started as goalie, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was goalie. I was like a mid or a forward, and Mateo was what?
I started as mid, and I got
Yeah.
put as center back.
But I mean, that team was good. We got like second place. I'm pretty sure, right?
We
Yeah,
lost in
in the
we
final-
lost in the
penalties.
Yeah, in penalties, dude.
I always wanted to play rec, but how expensive was it?
It was like 150.
Yeah, I mean, it's,
Oh,
actually-
it wasn't
it's
very
really good.
expensive.
It's a good price.
It was a good deal, yeah.
Yeah.
The fall season was the best one because it came with the tournament.
Okay.
Spring season didn't, so.
Did you guys ever play in fucking Townsite?
Yeah, I played in Sunset.
I played there. That's where I like played most of the time. But we would get in fucking fights
Yeah,
too.
Yeah,
yeah.
that's-
Get over there.
I was like,
That's
what the
usually
fuck?
why I
I'm
wouldn't go
just
there.
gonna play. And then I go to a lot of rec games, and it just looked like everyone would be having fun.
Yeah,
And
it
like
was
just playing soccer while still being competitive. Like, dude, my shit's nothing like this. But I'm glad I'm out of soccer. It's definitely not my sport anymore. It's still fun to play with friends, but I prefer like being on my own and just like I guess fighting. I fucking love that shit. I guess that's where that comes out. But what was I gonna say? Would you guys ever consider beach soccer? I know you have.
I've done it before. I did like 2 tournaments back then, but I would be down. It's really fun.
Yeah, it was
Yeah.
fun. I enjoyed the beach tournament. I think it was my favorite one, like of all the tournaments we
Yeah.
played for competitive.
Yeah, it was really fun.
How long ago was that?
Like 2 years, 3 years.
For me, yeah, for me, it was last time I did one was probably like 3 years maybe, but it was fun though because at the time I was with Oceanside Breakers, their competitive team. So what they would do every time we had a beach tournament, they would invite like these foreign kids. So this time we got 2 Japanese kids, like
Mhm.
twins, and they were really good. So that year they went, we actually won first place,
That's fine.
and they came the next year again, but we didn't win that time. But it was still fun.
It's fucking Japanese kids.
Dude, they were sweats.
They carried their team.
Yeah, they were good. They were good. That's all I have to say.
Do you guys like ever watch those like fucking YouTube channels like for soccer? I think there was like 2 twins, skill twins or something like that.
Yeah, skill twins.
Dude, I used to watch their shit and just practice for hours, and then I just never would use it in a game. Like, bro, what the fuck am I doing this shit for?
Yeah, I'd watch them, F2
F2,
freestylers,
yeah, they
and
were-
the sidemen. The sidemen were
Dude,
also really
they were
fun.
fun. I miss watching them. I used to watch them a lot when I was like growing up,
Yeah.
especially KSI. He was my favorite. I think after that,
Okay, so
I was fucking what's his name, Mini Minter,
yeah.
and then now they're all doing their own shit, which is good. I don't watch. What do you guys still watch YouTube?
Rarely.
Not really.
What do you watch?
Yeah, like you said, sometimes I'll watch like the goalie highlights. Cause I like to like envision what you should be doing or how you should be blocking the ball. Or I literally watch like police breakdown shooting videos. I don't know why. Like I'm just like.
I think I've been interested in. I've seen some of those too.
Cause I think sometimes like you see a story on the news or something, and it's just what happened, but there's no backstory to it, and I like to hear the backstory.
There's almost never any
Yeah.
context. Yeah.
Exactly. Like I think context is extremely important, so that's why sometimes I'll watch that or I'll just search like I'll watch like guitar videos. I played guitar. I started playing guitar over COVID, like right before COVID happened, in February, and then COVID happened in March.
I started playing guitar. You got this little boy right there.
Is they're both acoustic?
One of them is a classic and the other is an acoustic. I got into guitar too a lot, but then just as time went on, I stopped playing. I mean,
Really?
I had a 12-string, I had that acoustic, I had an electric, and then I have my fucking amp right here for my electric, but I sold my 12-string, I sold my electric. I might sell that one. I plan to buy more. I'm just gonna buy like a good acoustic, a good electric, and no more.
Yeah.
Because I spent too much money on guitars, and I don't regret it, dude. I fucking miss playing. I miss playing corridos.
Yeah.
And
So.
then my favorite thing to learn is the birthday song, Las Mañanitas.
Yeah.
And I just send videos to my friends when it's their birthdays, but
That's
can't
sick,
do
bro.
that now.
That's dope. Yeah.
What do you play?
I play 6-string electric, but I have a 12-string electric. I have a 12-string electric.
Really?
Yeah.
Like a acoustic electric or?
No, it's like an electric guitar, but it has
Really?
yeah.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yeah. My
You have a
dad.
picture?
It sounds dope.
Yeah, I do have a picture of it actually.
He has concerts and everything.
Yeah, so I was about to tell you about that. So, after I started playing a guitar, I would just play on the mic sometimes with them in the party,
Uh-huh.
and I used to suck so bad, like I used to suck ass, bro, and that's the picture right there.
What the fuck?
So you could scroll because there's more pictures of my other guitars, but I used to just play in the party. I I used to just play in the party, and Like I sucked,
Manifest.
Oh, you
dude.
play
I
too?
sucked ass.
Yeah, I play bass.
You know anyone that doesn't play?
I don't play.
You fucking loser.
But yeah.
Who's playing? Those are what, the electric drums, right?
Yeah, that's one of
That's
our
not
homies.
so.
He's a junior now, in high school.
That's our drummer. But yeah, we formed a
basically
little
have a
band.
band.
Yeah, we formed a little band.
What's your band called? Shut that shit out.
Bro, so
That's the
What?
thing, that's
Tell
the
the
thing.
story, tell the
Okay,
story. I wanna know how
okay,
this shit started.
Okay, so like I said, I started playing. I was the first one to just start playing. Like, and I started on an acoustic, a 6-string. And I used to, the song that got me into playing was "Nothing Else Matters" by Metallica. And that song was hard. I could not learn it, and it took me like easily 2 months, 3 months to learn like the main riff or whatever. And I would just learn on YouTube.
YouTube is the best place to learn. That's
And-
where I learned all my shit.
After that, our friend Lalo, which is now, bro, like we say we were like lead guitarists, rhythm guitarists, like we just go all over the place to be honest. So, but the point is, he started playing. The next person, we were just trying to see who was gonna beat each other because it was between him or our friend Nacho, and Nacho wanted to play drums. So like, let's see who's actually gonna do it then, because they kept talking, and Lalo and I were the only ones that were actually playing. And then eventually Nacho got his drums first, and then
But I got
Fernando.
he only had his drums, but he didn't have his amp, because he got electric drums.
Uh-huh.
So basically, I ended up having all my supplies before him.
Yeah.
I got my amp, I got my bass, and my cables and everything in the span of maybe like a week. He
And
was
it
still
took him
waiting
like
on his
it took him
amp
like
and
2
everything.
months. 2 months.
But
To,
he has it now, right?
yeah, he hasn't down.
Nah, we're all set now. I just have to order a few things, but yeah.
How's it like playing the fucking bass?
It gets hard because like the songs that, cause we play metal, so like
Yeah, they
some of
play
the
like
songs that
Metallica.
they all know, were like really hard on bass, because of the person that used to play bass, Cliff. But it's like really fast, like the stuff that I have to do. So I mean, I kind of have to like play catch up.
I
it's
feel
hard.
Like a lot of people like say, let's start a band. They never do, but you guys did it, right? You
Yeah.
guys are doing it.
Yeah.
So what we try to do is, I mean, I think it's important to practice. I think practice makes, I don't want to say perfect, but it definitely makes better. But in order for us to be a better band, we gotta play a lot together. But we really don't.
Yeah.
Our other bandmate Lalo, he lives in Temecula.
Oh fuck.
He just moved. Yeah.
He
Damn.
moved like
A year ago.
the last semester of high school.
Yeah.
So it's hard because like we don't all live close to each other. Like he used to live like right next to Fernando,
Mhm.
like literally pretty close. We all live within easily like 5 minutes of each other. We used to, but now when we play, we just try and play all the same songs that we know already.
What songs do you guys like to play the most?
The one song we do play a lot is "Am I Evil?" What's it called?
For whom the bell tolls.
For the Seek and Destroy.
Seek and destroy.
Creeping Death, and I think that's it.
So it's like a lot of metal then. huh?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
we want to have variety though.
You
We
guys
might.
should branch
We,
into rock.
we're-
Fucking
no.
love rock.
They were saying we should listen to AC/DC songs, because they're easy. I haven't even looked at the tabs or anything. But yeah, we've went live I think twice now on Instagram, on my Instagram, and
How's that like?
it's because that actually gave us a lot of
Everyone
recognition. Yeah,
tuned in and just
Oh, it
started
gave us a lot of
spamming
recognition,
chat.
Did you guys get nervous like while there was people
I-
listening to you guys?
I tried not to pay too much attention to it. I mean, the thing is, after the first song, he just sat down in the back.
Yeah, 'cause I didn't know the tabs or anything, so I was like, all right, I'll be your Discord mod. I was just in chat, like typing what song they were currently playing and stuff. And eventually we each had like a little, what would you call it, like we would do a solo,
Yeah, basically.
like we'd have to take turns doing something in front of the camera, like of us playing the solo.
So right now we're just trying to like wind down on a name. Yesterday, yesterday we were on
On Xbox,
on Xbox, yeah, in the party, and we were talking to my friend's mic because it sounded so bad. It
It's
kept
a bunk ass mic, bro.
Yeah,
That
it
thing
was-
kept static.
And so then I was like, bro, your mic sounds so ecstatic. And then I was like, wait, that actually sounds kind of cool. And I was like, that could like potentially be like a band name, like our name, like Ecstatic.
Yeah.
But I also like the name Orion. I think that'd be
Right.
pretty sick.
Those are both
Yeah.
fire ass names. What the
So-
fuck?
Like we just need to. I would like literally have to just sit down and start sketching something out, maybe like just to see how like the logo would be basically.
Dang.
But I mean, it's for fun. It's for fun. At the
Yeah,
end
it's
of
for
the day.
fun. Yeah.
Mhm.
and that's what it has been, and that's what it's gonna be. I think.
You guys want to ever do like a mini show like in
No,
the garage or
I
something?
think that would be for sure in the future.
Some friends.
Yeah, we've been wanting to do that actually. Like invite over, like people like Mateo, Jorge, people like that don't play instruments but would be willing to come over. Because I've had like little kickbacks at my house with my friends, and I think it'd be pretty sick.
It's gonna Mateo be the singer. You
No.
sing, right? No.
Yeah.
He's gonna want us to dedicate a song to his
Girl.
Oh, but Mateo only likes Bad Bunny and all that.
Tell him, Mateo.
Bad Bunny's fine.
No, it's not a bad thing. I'm just saying, yeah.
Maluma baby, bro.
Maluma, baby. Yeah.
I mean, there is always some songs I wanted to learn. Like, the songs I want to learn now are like a lot of Pink Floyd.
Oh, yeah.
Pink
I
Floyd.
fucking love Pink Floyd. Like, the music's so good. I want to learn do you know "Shine on You, Crazy Diamond"?
Yeah.
That's the one I want to learn. Carlos wants to play that.
Yeah.
I went to his house the other day and like, you know, the song's like 13 minutes long. So it took him
Very
like
progressive.
yeah, it said it took him like 2 years to like learn like
The whole thing.
minutes. He didn't learn the whole thing. He said he gave up.
Minutes?
Yeah.
It's a lot. No, it's a lot.
Yeah, and like, speaking of that, how long it took me, like, a couple months to learn like a couple seconds of the first song I was learning, which was
Yeah.
El Calma by Ariel Camacho.
Yeah.
How long did it take you guys to learn like your first song? I guess.
I mean, I remember I could learn a song, at least like the main part of it, within like 2 days. But when I just started, it took me like you said, like easily a month. It took me like 2 months to learn Nothing Else Matters, and it's because it's all finger style.
Yeah.
It's all finger style, and that was hard on my hands because they weren't used to it at all.
Oh yeah, those fucking
Calluses.
pieces.
Yeah.
Oh
On
my
my
god,
left
those
hand.
hurt.
But yeah, once I started, I transitioned from acoustic guitar to electric, and I think by the time the reason I wanted to stay to acoustic is because I felt it was more like it was harder. So then by the time I got into electric, I could learn a song within easily like a week for sure. And now I just get lazy and I'll like learn the main riff and I'm like, oh, like well no one else is gonna learn it. And then sometimes I'll start learning the solo, like I started learning the solo to Red Lightning. And I just keep practicing it, and then I'll get good at it, and then I'll learn a little bit more by more.
Did you ever like whenever you mess up, would you ever just do that mad strum? We just
Yeah.
fucking strum the whole thing. Bro, I remember I
Definitely.
used to do that all the time. I get angry playing it sometimes, cause like it's so simple, and then you fuck up and like, come on now what? And like another thing for me is whenever I want to send a video to someone of what I'm learning, before the video I'd like get it perfectly.
Yeah.
And like, once I start recording, I mess up and like I'm not even nervous. Like, what the fuck is going on? I hate when that shit happens.
You just
Oh,
over like you make
I
it.
think you overthink
Yeah,
it.
you
kinda.
overthink it.
I think I do overthink it.
Overcomplicate it.
Yeah,
Because you know how to play it, but.
it's just that the fact that you're being recorded and shit.
Yeah.
I don't know. I might get back into it. An instrument I learned, the ukulele. I want to play that, but I only learned one song, which is this. I only want to learn one song in the ukulele, and it's the SpongeBob one.
Which one?
It was like the one where they were like all chasing each other.
Oh, huh.
Yeah, and like I don't know if you've seen it like on TikTok or whatnot.
Yeah.
But I want to learn that song, and I thought about getting a piano, like, eventually, but it's too expensive. I don't have space for that shit.
Yeah, dude. I wanted to buy a guitar. But I still want to. It's like $8.99,
Fuck.
and I have the money to buy it.
Uh-huh.
But I'd rather like work for something and like put the money specifically towards that rather than like buying something with like my savings or something.
Oh, true.
You know?
Yeah, yeah, I know what you mean.
But yeah, it's expensive. $899. Like basically, it's gonna come out to like maybe $950 with like tax and everything. And if I wanted to buy the warranty and all that shit, they try to sell you at the counter like, oh, like you have a 2-year warranty or like you know you can bring it back whenever.
Those Guitar Center runs, like, be fun, though.
Yeah, that's what we
Yeah.
do.
I want to do that
do
soon.
those.
It's been months.
Yeah,
I'd say.
our friend Daniel's been wanting to go, so we just give him a day. But the nearest one is in San Marcos.
Yeah.
But he wants to take us to the one in, like, what he said? San Diego?
Yeah.
Is
Bigger
that
one,
is
supposedly.
It's bigger?
But it's
Supposedly
not
said
it's not it's not a Guitar Center. It's a different name. I don't know what the guitar.
Oh, okay, I see.
It's a guitar store, though.
It's a guitar store.
Yeah, when I was in Vegas, I saw the Guitar Center there. It was pretty big.
Yeah.
Yeah. But what other how many instruments do you own?
I mean, I started with the classic acoustic, and I had that for probably like maybe 3 months, and then I got the bass. But I think that's about all I have.
That's fucking fire.
Yeah.
Yeah, we wanted to learn Battery. The intro is beautiful, dude. Like the intro to that song is phenomenal. It has 4 acoustic guitars. There's,
4?
yeah, there's 4 of us, and so like basically like they all play their own piece, but it goes perfectly. But like we never learned it.
But who's it by? I want to listen to it.
It's by Metallica,
Metallica.
dude. I'm telling you, like the intro is like freaking beautiful.
What is it called?
Battery.
And so
This one.
yeah,
Right?
that one.
Okay, I'm playing the car one. You guys I want to listen to it.
And so but yeah, I don't think he ever told us how long it took him to learn a song. Fernando.
The first song that I would actually count as learning would probably be For Whom the Bell Tolls. But it's because I'm like really inconsistent. Like, if I get pissed off that I can't like get a certain piece of the riff, I kind of just like, alright, I'll keep playing later, and I just put my bass down. So that's kind of the reason why I feel like I haven't advanced that much in bass. Cause I get kind of pissed off, and I'm like, alright, whatever, I'll just play later. But I mean, I'd say I have it down now.
How long did it take?
I'd say probably maybe 2 months, 3 maybe. But I mean, what also slowed me down was because it's played on distortion. So sometimes I wouldn't like playing it like without the distortion.
Okay.
So I had to buy a distortion pedal, and then once I got it, that's when I was able to finally start practicing.
Dude, those pedals get fucking addicting to buy.
Yeah.
My
different
first one was a
effects.
looper, and then I wanted to buy a chorus pedal because I also like playing like indie music, like all that slow shit. But I still have my shit. I still have some stuff.
The Nothing Else Matters from Tame Impala.
Oh, Tame Impala goes hard.
Nothing
No,
else
sorry.
matters.
No.
What?
The less I know, the better.
less I know, the
My
better.
bad, bro.
Or-
The less I know, the
Yeah,
better.
the less I know, the better riff. I tried it. It's alright. Like to learn it.
Do you have a video of you playing it?
No, no, I
I'll
would not
listen to
record
that.
that shit because it's horrendous. But
What
yeah,
about you,
Tame
Mateo?
Impala.
You want to learn any instruments?
The closest I got to that was the violin in 4th grade.
I mean, some of the music in the violin kind of goes hard.
No, but I was bad at it. You know how we were like in the violin class?
Yeah, it was the cello. Yeah.
Yeah.
The cello. Yeah.
And we had like concerts and stuff.
Yeah.
And like the better people were like at the very
The
front.
Yeah.
I was at the back, dude. Like my chair was literally hitting
The
the
last
stage.
one,
Yeah.
yeah.
Literally the last one.
What did you guys play at for those concerts?
Hot Cross the Buns, I think. I don't even know. What was it
Oh,
called?
My Little Lamb. What was it
There's a
called?
bunch of weird songs, dude.
Yeah.
No, but like, where did you guys play?
Oh.
Oh, at the
In the
cafeteria at
cafeteria?
elementary.
In the cafeteria.
I remember I went to when I was like still doing that. I forgot I played that, to be honest. We went to Oceanside High, and like all our family came. Yeah, and I remember I told her, oh, take a video. She was taking pictures. The thing is, like, at a point I realized, like, wait, you can't even hear me. So I stopped playing, and I was like, bro, I fucking suck, dude.
Yeah,
I was
because
like,
it's everyone.
yeah, it's everyone's like, I don't even have to play. So I just stopped playing at a certain point. But
Definitely a lot of respect for those people that can play, especially something like a violin. Because that thing is like that's like a little tiny guitar basically. But except you play with the bow, but it's the same concept whether it's like a cello or a violin or viola.
Yeah.
I think the one instrument I have the most respect for I think is probably drums or piano.
definitely drums.
But the drums,
Yeah.
like I see what our friend Nacho does with like all 4 of his limbs at the same time and keeping tempo and all that
Yeah.
stuff. It's really good.
But the drums do go hard.
Yeah.
I even consider buying a little drum set too to learn some music, but that's just a
It's
lot of
yeah.
work.
It's
It's
a
like a lot of
Yeah.
practice, and it can get expensive too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
How much was this piece? Do you know?
Probably 200, 300 for the actual drum set, and then obviously like maybe another almost 200 for the amp. That's pretty expensive though,
Oh yeah, huh? That uses an amp.
because it's an electric.
Yeah, it's an
Yeah.
electric, not
Obviously-
acoustic.
Obviously, if you get an acoustic one, then
You're
you
set,
don't need
yeah.
it.
Damn, bro.
But space is also a big key,
Yeah, that's
with
true.
that. Because he has a small ass room. It's super small.
Very dude, it's
Smaller
it's
than this,
small,
I'd
it's
say.
really small, and it's like clustered with like fucking webless and shit.
Yeah, that's
Once-
how mine is. Dude. I want to get rid of like more than half this shit. I just
Yeah.
want this, my bed, and like one weblet. But
Mhm.
I have too much stuff. And I have to get rid of it.
Mhm.
And when I went to my friend Carlos's house, dude, he has a tube amp. That shit is loud
It's
as
really?
fuck. It's like
How big is it?
It's like as big as the wideness. It's like this monitor to that monitor, and then tallness. It's like from here to like the top of that monitor. But
That's big, dude.
It's fucking huge, and he only had it at like 1 and 2, and it was like
Loud.
the whole room you could hear it.
Yeah.
And it was funny because like he was playing there like 9 at night. He was,
Oh,
like,
damn.
playing- That's when he played Shine On You Crazy Diamond.
Yeah.
But I told him like, dude, like bring the tube amp to my house and just blast it.
Uh huh.
Cause I used to have a little tube amp too. It was fucking loud, and I sold it.
You ever play outside?
I played outside a couple times. One of my favorite songs to learn was Los Retros. Somebody, fuck, I forgot this.
Cause the reason I asked is because when we obviously play together at my house, we play outside and we put that shit loud, bro. And we went till like 9 something at night, and I felt bad because I'm like, damn, like it's like we're playing really loud and like you could hear it from like the front of the house, obviously. But I feel bad because like my neighbors, like I don't want to be an asshole.
No,
And then it's metal. It's not
Yeah.
like they're playing like some banda or something. Like
Yeah.
it's metal, so not everyone's used to that.
That's true. No one ever like sang along when you guys played it.
Oh, I'm the I'm
If
a
anyone
singer.
were to sing, it
Yeah.
would be AJ.
I just don't have a I don't have a microphone to sing into, like to
Oh,
plug it
okay.
into anything.
Oh, true.
So he's just kind of singing to himself. But I mean, he knows how to sing.
But it's hard, dude. It's hard.
Multitasking. Yeah.
It's like playing the drums except with your voice, cause like I said, you have to do different things at once. Imagine staying on rhythm and singing lyrics at the same time. Like it's really hard.
That's what I forgot. Yeah, I did that too when I was sending the Los Mayanitas to a friend. I was like, fucking, I was like, gosh, I messed up in the video.
Uh-huh.
I'm not gonna film this shit again, so I just sent it. But it is hard multitasking like that. Fuck
Yeah.
that.
I mean, the good thing is with chords, you can hold them, but when you're playing like certain notes, like
Consistently.
it's hard. Yeah.
I remember I had a hard time learning my first chords, but I think I used to it. I'm moving on from that. What are you guys' future plans? Like let's say like a 2-year goal. Like what's your guys' 2-year goal?
All right. Well, I guess I'll start off with me. So in September, I'm going to UC Santa Cruz. It's gonna be a surprise because I've never fucking been there. But like I knew what I wanted. It was either gonna. My dream school was UC Santa Barbara or Cal State Long Beach. I didn't get accepted to either one of those. I got accepted to Santa Cruz. I was like, well, that's the next best thing, I guess. So I went there. I'm gonna go. And well, I'm just gonna vibe. Like,
What's your major?
I'm on declare right now. Yeah.
What do you want to do?
I'd like to do something in aerospace. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. But I won't know until roughly my junior year. So as of until then, I'm just gonna make the best of college. Like people tell me like how fun it is and how like eye opening it can be. And I was really stuck up during high school because I wanted to make sure I could get to that point in college.
Mhm.
So that's why I was always on top of my shit. But the main thing I want to do for sure is try and play soccer. That's the main thing I want to do is try and play soccer in college. It is a D3, so it shouldn't be too hard to get into the school. But yeah, that's that.
Oh, you Mateo? UCI?
Yeah, I'm gonna go to UCI in September. It wasn't my first choice, but I mean that's where I got in, you know.
Yeah.
And it's still a really good school. So
What was your first choice?
my first choice was I wanted UCSD because it was closer and everything. But yeah, I'm gonna go UCI, and well, I'm gonna try to make the most of it, you know, like enjoy, get the whole college experience.
Are you gonna play soccer? Do they have soccer there?
Probably like intramural. I think they're a D1. I think I'm not sure.
Fucking good, man.
Yeah, so I'm not gonna play like on the actual team. Probably like intramural.
Would you try out?
No.
You never know.
Trials, yeah, some schools don't have walk-on trials.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Like D1 schools, some of them, like, that's why they recruit you since high school.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Fuck.
yeah.
You?
I mean, I'll be at Maricosta for the first few years, but I mean, my overall goal is to just, I want to major in kinesiology, so like sports medicine. So I want to be like a physical therapist. I just want to do something like sports related. I don't want to be stuck like doing a normal job like
Like a 9 to 5?
yeah 9 to 5 like in a room like computers and just like doing work the whole day.
It's
I
boring.
kind of want to be active, like you were saying, a personal trainer, just something along that line, like of staying like active.
Personal training is what I want to do, yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's like, I just like the feeling of helping people.
Mhm.
That's what I like to do. So, I mean, my goal is like to train athletes. Like, that's my fucking dream. Just training athletes.
Mhm.
Preferably fighters, but honestly, anything else could work.
Mhm.
And then kinesiology. What else can that expand into? Do you know?
That's what I know so far. Just like kind of physical therapy, just helping people. You get all athletes, anyone. But yeah.
Yeah, because when I go back to school, spring semester, that's what I'm gonna look more into. If not, just get my personal training license and just see where I can go from there. But,
Yeah.
I mean, besides that, yeah, that's that. You guys excited for just the next part of your guys' life?
Like we said, it's a new chapter for sure. But it's definitely like something you're gonna need. Like, I think yeah, all of our parents are immigrants. Like none of them were born here, and like that's crazy to think about that our parents were literally born in like a different country and they came here. I mean, I know my parents are legal. Like they came across illegally, obviously, and then they got their papers and everything. But I'm like, if they could do that, like who says I can't do anything?
That's true.
Like,
Yeah.
dude, they were able to do that shit. Like that's not an easy thing to do.
That's what I tell like a lot of like my lazier friends or like who like just think they can't do anything. Like, dude, like I'm pretty confident you can get something done here because like my parents went through so much and like I'm pretty sure. Not saying we can do better than them, but like we can do better than them.
Yeah, like they had nothing, dude. Like my dad came across with nothing.
That's
I'm
always
like-
shocked me because like I'm like, how the fuck did they?
Like, how do you make something out
Yeah.
of what you had?
Yeah, you have if you have nothing like to build it from the ground.
Because like what I noticed is like, I hate to say this, but like I know I could be spoiled sometimes, like just in life in general, and like my coworker, like I gotta word this right. He's young. He's my age.
Yeah.
He's 19.
Yeah.
He's just not from here. He's from Guatemala. I fucking see the hunger he has, dude.
Yeah.
He like I tell him because my bad. He works too fast, and I tell him like, dude, you gotta slow it down. But like I get why he works fast. 'Cause
Yeah.
He's hungry. Like that man works 7 days a week. And,
Wow.
like, he works 5 with us and 2 wherever he does, and like it's just so shocking to see like how hungry he is. And like I was talking to my dad the other day because I had one of those conversations where you just talk to him and like shit like that. It was really eye opening. Like I had a good time talking with him, but I could see him doing like a lot of good stuff in the future. It's just a lot of like learning to do and shit like that.
Yeah, we eventually become like complacent because we're comfortable, and that's why I think it was important for me to leave, because I won't be comfortable. I won't know anything. I won't know anyone.
You want it to be harder, huh?
Yeah, and
that's good.
I think that's
Yeah.
important to grow. Like you have to learn to get out of your comfort zone, and learn to want to try new things. Otherwise, you'll be in the same place the rest of your life.
That's how I felt too.
Yeah.
Cause I fucking hate when life is easy. It gets boring.
Yeah, it feels good at first. You're like, damn, like I can relax. That's how it was like the first 2 weeks after the first 2 weeks of summer. The first week of summer, I mean, it was busy because I had my parties and then we were going to parties and shit. The second week, I was like, bro, I'm so bored. Like I was at first, the first day, I was like, damn, I can relax the video games. You get bored of it though, like yeah, you're like, I want to do something. But that's why I'm excited to leave and go to Santa Cruz.
How many parties did you guys go to?
I went to one. Yeah, that was the one we went to, right? Yeah.
Not really that much.
We've only been to one like house party, which
How was
was
it like?
it was the Sunday. It was that week of graduation, but it was on the Sunday because I had my party on Saturday, and the next day I woke up. Right? Was it? Yeah. Yeah. So it was on Sunday.
How
And
was
then,
that horse fighting? Did you guys get?
yeah,
Yeah.
dude, we did, and then the cops pulled up.
Yeah.
Oh, it was one of those.
Yeah.
There's a story there though. It was
Yeah.
Tell
So
the story what you can tell, I guess.
So basically, obviously, like everyone's like doing the thing. People were like smoking around the corner and like drinking. It's a party.
Yeah.
And then it was around, I don't even remember what time it was because I don't remember what time I got home. But the point is that I went inside because I think I was gonna sit down and use the restroom or something. And then like I see a flashlight shines in the front door. They had like one of those like wooden doors, but the middle's like glass. But like it's all like mosaic, so like it's blurry and shit. And then I'm like, oh shit, like that has to be a cop.
Shit.
And then I just see my friend Jose go up to the front door, and he runs, like he opens the door, I think, or like he runs back. He's like, hey, like shut everything down. Like the cops are like, shut everything down, turn off the music. And then I was like, oh shit. So I run to the back, and I don't even remember what happened, but I remember like at the end of it, we were like, all right, like what are we gonna do? Like we gotta leave. Like can't just stay here. So the cops are at both. They're at the side gate, they're at the front door, and then the other side of the house. So like there was nowhere you could leave from. And then eventually the guy on the side of the house, not the side gate, the other side, he shines a light into the backyard. He's like, "Hey, party's over. Like come on out." I was like after like what 20 minutes of us waiting out there in the back.
Yeah, and then he lived like in a, what would you say, like a dead end
Yeah,
house.
it was like a cul-de-sac. Yeah.
But there was like, I'd say like probably 7 cop cars. There was
Yeah.
a lot just surrounding that whole area. Like not even where he lives, but like up the streets around it. There was a lot. And AJ had an idea of like hopping a fence into the house of the next door neighbor. And then some girl pulled up. She was like, if you do that, I mean, then they have a reason to come in for trespassing.
Yeah.
So it was funny though, because I mean, AJ, one of his friends, and he just kind of walked out.
Yeah.
We just walked through all the police, and like as we were walking by, we just hear behind them like saying, you guys are detained, like
Yeah.
they're gonna breathalyze them. But it was funny because we just kept walking. He was in front. Just kept walking, and no one said anything. We just walked past like literally all the cop cars, and nothing was said. It was just funny though, because we were just walking through them.
Yeah, so like,
did.
yeah, because
it
like
was
there's,
funny.
I think I was the second or third person to walk out, like, cause they opened the door, and I was like, let's go, like whatever, like if we're gonna be like, I'd rather try it and get stopped than for me not to try it at all. And like, what are they gonna do? Like arrest me? Like no, like they were just gonna be like, hey, like we need you to stay here.
Yeah.
So I was telling Fernando, my friend, I was like, let's just keep walking, like let's see what happens. And so the guy next to me, he asked the cop like, oh, like are we allowed to leave? And then he was like, as of right now, you guys are detained. Call your parents so they can come pick you up. If you're driving, we're gonna breathalyze you. I just kept walking, bro. I kept walking, and it took us like easily 15 minutes to find the damn car.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, we parked far.
There's a lot of people,
Yeah, there was a good amount of people there.
like 50 plus.
I'd say like about 100.
Almost 100.
Holy
Yeah, there was a lot of bodies.
Yeah.
There was a lot.
Holy.
Because the whole backyard was full. It wasn't inside the house, because the inside of the house is pretty small. It was all on the outside, in the backyard.
So, like most of like your school was there, huh?
There's a lot of people from our school, yeah. There was people from Vista that I knew too, and they said hi to me. But yeah, that was that.
In their school.
The next day I woke up.
Both of you guys like fucking get a little fucked up.
Yeah, but I don't remember if I was even hungover.
The point is that I just texted my friends, the ones that I saw, they're like, hey, like y'all get home safe and everything. Like, yeah, everyone got home safe. That was good. It was a good experience. I think it was his first house party. That was my second one. And yeah, it was fun.
That's fucking fire. That's fun. Are you guys gonna go anymore?
I mean, I'm down.
Yeah.
I think it's important that when you do that kind of stuff, you're always in your right state of mind. Like, make sure you have a plan for how you're gonna go home and all that stuff. Because you don't. The last thing you want to do is end up getting hurt, someone else getting hurt and shit.
Yeah.
You know.
That's like one of the things I always tell my friends, like, hey, like, it doesn't even matter how late or like if you gotta stay over. Like, our parents would rather have us home.
Yeah, just be careful. Yeah,
Yes.
just always be responsible.
That's for sure. One of the things I learned, because obviously, you know, there's a shitload of graduation parties, like, after graduation. So
Yeah.
I just went to as many as I was invited to. And there was one that I was invited to the day after mine. And I was like, I'm only going to drink 4. I drank like 8. I was like, ah, shit. And then, ever since then, like, I was, like, starting to become chill with my parents allowing me to drink. Look at that box that's in that corner.
Yeah, I saw
That's
the
what I
bottles
saw.
over here, dude.
I'll tell you guys that after, but yeah, I remember it was like one of my friends, Galo. It was her graduation party. Shout out to her. And I was like, well, I can't drive. Honestly, I don't want to get picked up. I mean, I know I'm not stupid.
Yeah.
And I think that's a good thing that we learned from all of us is like we've learned from like other people's mistake. Like we know like driving is fucking stupid idea. It's like I'm not gonna drive. I'm having fun.
Yeah.
So I just chill and letting me stay over with our friends, and I just call my parents like, hey, like, can I stay over? Obviously they weren't too happy about it, but they were like, yeah, sure, just be safe. And there's definitely a lot of learning experiences you can get from parties, and I'm glad. I mean, this is gonna sound wrong, but I started drinking like right when COVID hit, and I learned a lot of my drinking. Dude, I'd play video games and black out. But it was, I'll tell you stories from that. It was fun. I'm not even gonna lie. I'd kill like half a bottle in like a sitting, play COD, and just wake up the next morning like, dude, what the fuck?
What the fuck happened? Yeah, I don't remember shit.
And
Yeah.
one of the biggest things I learned: don't fucking use your phone while you're drunk, cause you will text a lot. I've texted a lot of people. I'm like, alright. So my body knows now. I don't black out anymore. I'm guilty. I'm not gonna lie. It's a little flex. I know how to drink now. Go to the bathroom. Drink a lot of water. One of the things is drinking a lot of water. Don't drink too much water, because I've seen people pee themselves.
Really?
Yeah. Like, fuck.
I've never seen that before.
It's embarrassing, because like, you just piss yourself. Like, it's not fun. And then one of the bigger things, I don't know if you guys have done thrown up.
I've done, I think, twice.
I haven't yet.
Yeah.
You guys, okay, that's good. You've thrown up twice?
Yeah.
What happened? Mateo, you a good boy? You don't do any of that?
Chilango.
Yeah.
Chilango.
Chilango.
It was my first time, like, getting
Okay,
messed up, and I don't even remember anything. They just told me I threw up, and I threw up apparently in the bed. It was at my friend's house.
Was it like a party? Like a
No,
little
it was his birthday,
Uh-huh.
and he only invited like me and his cousin, like it was like a family party.
Uh-huh.
But I was invited to it because I was like his best friend at the time.
Uh-huh.
And I remember, like, we all just agreed, like, hey, like, let's just drink a little bit tonight.
Uh-huh.
And we like filled up like a water bottle, right? And I probably drank like that much of it myself.
What was it? Do you remember?
It was Malibu.
That was fire though.
And but we were drinking it straight, right? And like I just remember going to the bathroom, cause like, hey, I need to piss. So I go to the bathroom and I go. I don't remember anything after that. And then the next morning I wake up in the bed in my underwear, and I was like, what the hell happened, bro? What just happened? Like, why am I in my underwear right now?
That happened to me, right? The question.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck happened? I woke up one time butt ass naked. I didn't throw up or anything like that. I was like, how did I get here?
Yeah.
I was in my bed. The thing is, like, I was just drinking in my room. Like, how did I wake up butt ass naked?
Yeah.
And those questions, I mean, as long as you just play it smart, you'll be fine. But
Yeah,
you
and
can
so
definitely get some funny memories like that.
And that's if
like
you remember
a
'em.
water bottle of Malibu?
yeah,
You're
and
lightweight.
that was I said it was my first
Yeah,
time.
it's the first time, yeah.
And yeah, like it was the worst. And then the second time was for my birthday. The year COVID happened, so it was from going. Oh, when I became a junior, so it was I think 2020. No, 2021. Yeah, 2021, and we went to Palm Springs. We got an Airbnb, and I think it was our first night there. And we were drinking already the whole day, but then we started taking like shots, and I was just downing them, dude, like downing them, and I was mixing though, cause it was like different kind of like alcohol and shit.
Mixing is a good learning experience.
Yeah.
To not do that.
And
yeah.
so, I learned the hard way, and I felt fine. I felt like perfectly there. But it was once as soon as I laid down, I was like, God damn it! I started spinning, and then I just let it all out on the bed.
Fuck. But you weren't like sleeping or anything. Like
No,
that.
I
Yeah,
wasn't
that's
sleeping.
good,
No, I
yeah.
wasn't sleeping. I was like, fuck, I can't get up right now, and I just. So more of the story is, don't mix, for sure.
Definitely don't mix. And
And-
be safe.
Yeah.
What
So.
about you, Fernando?
Nah, I don't really. The most I've had was kind of just when I went over to my cousin's house. They live like 5 hours from here in some place called Dos Palos. It was for my cousin's graduation. He graduated from Fresno, from college. And I mean, we were just I was just there drinking with them, but it wasn't really much. I'm just trying to find my boundary, you know.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I haven't also had that big experience like you guys are talking about, like that learning experience. So I'm just kind of trying to just find my limits, like how many shots. Because I don't like cerveza. I only like tequila. I don't really like beer that much.
It makes you pee and it gets you bloated.
Yeah, so I just kind of stick to tequila and like just trying to find my boundaries. Like how many shots do I usually have to take to, you know, get fucked up?
What for you? How much do you weigh?
Probably like 190.
190. You're probably good for like a good 8.
Yeah.
Yeah.
My max is like probably like 5 or 6.
Yeah, I just do math on like people's body weight and like how much to eat, and I just add it all up.
How much of
and,
their body can handle.
Yeah,
and
how much
shit.
their body can handle, how much you ate, and I just do the math. And like, alright, that's how much that you probably can handle like 8
Handle
and
a
you're
bit more,
like,
yeah.
done. Mateo is one I want to see how he gets like
I mean, he said he's going to Mexico, so I mean, let's see if he's all talk.
I'm from Lefe, Mexico City.
Chilango.
Chilango. I'm going there too. When are you going?
I'm going this Sunday.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, you're leaving soon. Are you
Yeah.
going to TJ?
Yeah, we're going to TJ.
Let's drink at the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can do that. Cause they don't even care, to be honest.
Yeah.
Cause obviously, I'm not gonna say that. When I go, cause I'm going to Mexico in like 2 weeks. I'm going to Mexico City as well. I was like, all right, I know what I'm gonna do, cause I went to Georgia in the beginning of the year. The plane ride was okay, mostly because I had COVID on the plane. Yeah, but I realized I can't really sleep on the plane because it's just loud. It's just uncomfortable.
Yeah, it's definitely uncomfortable. That's amazing.
And so I was like, well, I'm gonna take 2 edibles before I cross TJ, and then I'm gonna just drink at the bar and then hopefully fall asleep on the plane. So I'm looking forward to that, but I don't really plan to get too messed up in Mexico because I don't know it. It's like it's like basically my first time going.
Okay.
Cause I only went when I was a kid, and then I don't remember much. So I only plan to get messed up at the bar, in the airport, and then that's it. But
Yeah, like I mean, that's all they do over there. I mean, it's like you go out, you know, like they're gonna. I don't know who you're gonna go with if you're gonna have family over there. If you have like cousins, that's all they do. It's like, oh, like it's Friday, like let's go out tonight, or they'll just be drinking at their house, and like that's literally all they do. Like it's just that's really like that's just the custom, I guess.
house drinking and conversation drinking is definitely one of the funnest, cause like I could definitely talk about more stuff when I'm like that, like, and it just makes me more comfortable. Like I was saying earlier with the conversation I was having with my dad. I just took 4 beers with him, and that was just enough to like just change my mood. Like I almost cried because we were just talking about that stuff, you know, just eye-opening and hard stuff, and I was able to come out to him that I smoke weed. 'Cause, I mean, you know how parents fucking get with that stuff. I haven't told my mom yet. I want to, but I mean, you know how moms.
Yeah,
could get.
it's a
like,
hard thing. It's a very touchy subject, and especially that
Hella
you came out
touchy.
to your dad about that. That's really
He was chill with it.
That's
I hope he remembers it. I know he wasn't too drunk, but I really hope he remembers it. But my mom is the only person that I have left to tell. But besides that, I'm just straight chilling, doing shit.
Well, tell us about your weed smoking experience, man.
It was good. I haven't really gotten all into it, so I'll talk about it. Yeah, I started in August because I was just interested. Like, what is it like? I only do it at home and at some parties because I don't like to do it at all parties. But I started at home, so I got stizzy. Fell asleep the first night. Dude, I fucking slept like a baby.
Yeah,
It was
knocked you
so
out.
good. I woke up, I was like, yo, what? Like,
Slumped.
what happened? Yeah. So I did it for a week, and then I gave it to my friend. Like, I want to see how it is without it to sleep. I couldn't sleep.
Yeah.
I could not fucking sleep that week. And then I got it back. I did it for 6 months without taking any breaks, and I was like, it's not that bad. Like, I understand why our parents, you know, they dealt with violence with that, and like for us, we can just, you know, for anxiety and for all that shit. I mostly use it to sleep, or if I have nothing else to do and I just want to be like that. It is addicting. People say it's not addicting. I think it's addicting.
You do?
It's definitely addicting. But I know my mind is strong enough to take these breaks because I'm on one right now. But one of the negatives is for me at least, I get fucking lazy.
Yeah.
I get really lazy when I'm on my smoking periods. So that's like one of the main reasons I'm not doing it right now is because I need to get shit done, like getting podcasts done.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know if you guys noticed, but there was a point where like I didn't post a podcast for like 2 months. I was just like high all the time, and like I'm responsible with it. Like, I won't do it at work. I'll only do it at night, and it's the best because like I come home from work, I'm already tired. I'd go to the gym, either Fitness 19 or my MMA gym. I'd come home tired from that, so that's when it's time to like take a couple hits and like take a shot. Dude, taking a shower while high, it is the best feeling ever because you feel like every like every droplet of water, and just like it's relaxing. I don't get too crazy with it. I just do it enough to change my mood and like function. But I thought it was time to move up, so then I started smoking like an actual joint, it's really good. It's so relaxing. The only thing is like I can't function all the time with it.
Uh-huh.
But after telling my dad at least, I definitely plan to move up from a stizzy to flour because it's just healthier.
Uh-huh.
And I'll tell this one last story, but I smoked a baby jeter. It's like
Yeah, little small
the
joints.
little small joints. And
Yeah.
I had the best high ever, dude. It changed my life for like those 2 days because I was like buzzed high the next day,
Oh, really?
but it was so good. Like right now I'm on a 2 week sobriety from both drinking and smoking,
Uh-huh.
but it feels good being sober too. Like,
Yeah.
I love being sober just as much as I love being high, but I can't wait to smoke this Friday because that's when it ends. So
Uh-huh.
that's what I'm looking forward to. One last negative thing too is like, since I'm sober, the first 3 nights I only got like 3 hours of sleep. But after like 4 or 5 days, I could sleep on my own now. I did have help with melatonin, but
Yeah.
now it's like I learned. Like I'm glad I'm learning from all those experiences and taking these breaks, because the mental fog is definitely a thing. Like my mentality now is so much better than it was 3 weeks ago. Another thing too is eating. Have you guys have any of you guys been high? Yeah, right.
Not really.
No.
Not that much.
You?
Maybe like
Yeah, I have. Oh,
I used to do it a lot actually in middle school, and then like right before I got into middle school, after I broke up with my ex, like literally, like I think that same week I was like, all right, I'm done smoking, I'm single now, I'm going into high school. I'm like, I just want to take this, like I want to be serious about high school. Like I need to change my life around. And so yeah, I stopped smoking. I didn't smoke once during high school, and then yeah, I did it again for what day? Oh, Father's Day. Yeah, that was the first time I smoked again. And it's not that like I.
The one that just passed, the Father's Day?
Yeah, just like
Oh,
the
it's
one.
like a
yeah,
week or two
yeah.
ago. Yeah.
And it was.
I don't want to say it was time, but I was like, fuck it, like,
I achieved my goal of not doing it all of high school. Like, I guess it doesn't hurt if I do it again. And I haven't done it since.
Uh-huh.
And I haven't really had a desire to do it again. If the opportunity arose again and I wanted to, then I know I can. But yeah, like you said, like it was pretty fun.
Did you do it with your dad?
No, I did it with my brother.
Okay, yeah.
No, my dad doesn't smoke.
I told my dad, I was like, well, my dream is like all of us are getting high and watching the movie, because like it definitely enhances. I mean, from what it sounds like, you had a bad experience in middle school smoking, huh?
I think it wasn't so much that it was a bad because I used to do it. I started in 6th and I did it all through 8th, 6th, 7th, 8th, and I did a lot. And 6th and 7th,
like my grades were really bad, but I had a good time.
but like 8th grade, I actually started getting good grades. But I was just like, dude, like I'm way too fucking young to be doing this right now. I was like, what, like 15? Like that's young to be smoking and doing all that shit to your brain.
It is.
So that's why I was like, yeah, like it's not the best, and so that's why I changed how I was thinking. I'd see people in high school, they'd drop like hella money on like their carts and stuff, and I was like, I don't have that kind of money or time to be doing this kind of stuff.
Especially in middle school, huh?
And 'cause- yeah, and so that's why I stopped, and I'm happy I did, cause I felt like it was a bad habit, especially in high school. For some people, like they legit couldn't drop it, and they went from smoking like weed to also doing Nick at the same time, and so there's even more money. Like you're dropping more money and you're getting more addicted, and like you can't control yourself.
I tried Nick for the first time like a couple months ago, and I could see why they can get addicted to it, because it tastes good. I'll be honest, it tastes fucking
Yeah.
delicious.
All the vapes and shit.
Yeah, but I'm like, dude, that shit, like, the first thing is it gives you like a brain rush. Like it's like whoa, like I just have a little rush in my head. But after that, like it tastes good, and like I went to a party 2 weeks ago, and they were getting like an argument because someone like stole the Nick stick. I'm like, bro, what the
Damn.
fuck is
Yeah,
it was
that's
just funny.
fucked.
I just thought it was like funny. Why are you guys arguing over this? But Nick is definitely not the place to go. It is so unhealthy for you. And like I think throughout that night I only took like 4 hits, and like I definitely felt a difference.
Yeah.
It's not good. But I did smoke a cigar once. That was pretty fire.
Yeah.
The cigar, big fat one. That one was relaxing. That one didn't make me feel bad. I did it at the beach. It was with me, Carlos, and my other friend Alex. It was just chill.
Alex, the one that plays guitar.
Not that one. My friend Alex Soriano.
Nah, I don't think I know him. Then.
Yeah, but It was fun. It was
But
a good
yeah.
experience. And now that I'm sober, like I'm learning from my past experience.
Yeah, I think it's definitely important to experiment and see what you like, see what you don't like.
Definitely.
I mean, I'm not rushing Mateo over here to start doing that kind of shit, but I mean, when the time does come, I think it's important to have that experience because then you know what's out there. Don't try every drug. I'm not encouraging anyone to go out there and do meth or any of that shit.
Fuck that.
But
My rule is like if you gotta snort it or inject it, I'm not gonna.
yeah,
fucking do it.
yeah, that's definitely for
Fuck
sure.
no. And even like smoking some stuff, yeah. But I'm definitely gonna venture more into like psychedelics.
Yeah.
But my next thing is definitely. I know it's gonna sound bad, but like mushrooms.
Uh-huh.
That's something I definitely want to like, just to see what it's like. Mostly
Yeah.
just for myself, but I don't think I'm ready for it yet. I'm probably gonna wait out like a couple more months and just see when I'm ready.
No, I don't think it's bad at all. I think there's a lot of potential in that,
A lot.
and a lot of people don't haven't experimented with it because of what it is. But definitely go into it with a good mindset, wanting to do it. And then
Oh yeah, that's true. I'm excited for when the time does come. But I mean, besides that, is there anything else you guys want to talk about? Pretty satisfied.
Chilango's been a little bit quiet, huh?
Yeah. Anything you want to say, Chilango?
Nervioso el Chilango, bro.
I don't know. I don't really have anything else to say.
Say something wild.
What's the freakiest thing you've ever done?
Yeah. What's the yeah. Oh yeah, I'm gonna call out one thing. It was funny. Hold on, before you say something, I remember. I'm sorry about that. I'm gonna say this story. You'll probably remember it.
What?
But Mateo, it was. I think it was like. I don't know if it was this year or last year. Mateo texted me out of the blue, and it was like, "Yo, can you give me a ride to my girl's house?" And I would have said yes. It's just that I think I was working or something. I was doing something that didn't allow me to do it. And I just found it funny. Like, dude, Mateo just fucking texted me out nowhere to go to his girl's house. And you said, like, her parents are home, too. I was like, fuck. I really hoped you went. Did you go that day?
Answer the question.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fire.
Mateo, what'd you guys do?
Study session.
Oh, study
Yeah,
session.
yeah.
Oh.
Bible study session.
Yeah, Bible study.
Yeah, because like,
Fake
you guys
tutor,
have the same
fake tutor.
classes and everything, right? Because like, you guys are in the same grade.
No, yeah. I was helping her with
Yeah,
math. You know,
Makes sense.
She's a freshman.
helping her with math one.
Math 1? No. Math 2. I passed math 1. But I was in math 2 until like senior year.
I don't think I ever just did math 2.
I only passed because the teacher passed me. That was it. Yeah, math
I think
2
all
bitch.
the girl teachers are always better than the male teachers.
Yes, 100%.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Anything
Except
else
Mr. Huggins, bro.
What
Mr.
you mean by
Huggins.
that?
is
What you mean by that?
What you know that?
What you mean by that?
Yeah, let's ask Fernando. What's the freakiest thing you ever done, bro? Since Mateo was a little bit hesitant to share those personal experiences.
I don't know, bruh. I got give me some like.
All right. Okay. So
You go first, AJ. So.
I'm trying to think now.
No,
bruh.
like give me like something to base it off of.
Okay. So what was something surprising that you've done that you actually were like, damn, like that was kind of cool, bro? Cause like we all know you got that experience in you, bro.
You ever get pegged?
No, hell no.
Oh.
Oh, hell no, bro.
Would you ever get pegged?
Shit, why not?
Facts.
You gotta try everything.
I guess Fernando's taking the experiences to another level.
Another depth.
Yeah, I'm really taking it in. Yeah.
Hey, yo.
Yo.
Are you gonna answer this question?
Well, I don't know. Like.
It's okay, Fernando. No peer
Like,
pressure.
I want to hear yours. What's the freakiest thing you've done? Maybe that will give me an idea.
The story when you went in the room and they came out.
Oh, I saw my birthday party.
Was that a birthday
It was at my birthday party a while ago. Yeah.
Middle school.
I got.
Wasn't Daniel under the bed?
Yeah. No. That was at
You'll
the
get
that was
there,
at the
you'll get
beginning.
there,
No, that's the beginning.
You're
So.
telling the story. Alright.
So it's my birthday party, and I invited over the boys. Obviously, you gotta invite over the boys to the birthday party. But I was in there with my ex in my room, and then Luis and Daniel were hiding under my bed. I knew they were there. Well, like we just made out on my bed, and then like Luis and Daniel were under my bed, and I think like they started like making noises, so like she found out, and then like I was like, alright, you guys gotta get out, and then like they crawled into my bed and they left, and but then later on, we went back in and we were doing the same shit, whatever, like getting touchy and shit. But I came out, and I had like way longer hair. Like my hair's not that like somewhat long, but like my hair used to be like a lot taller, and like that. And I came out like it was like all over the place and shit.
They were under your bed.
The first time, yeah.
That's fucking.
But I thought it was funny, so like I let him stay. But Luis always says that he's my cameraman and all that shit. Whenever I need him, he can come over and record
What?
me and doing all that shit. I was like, bro, it's just a joke now.
Fucking Louise is funny.
Yeah, and then later actually we're gonna go to the beach. With our friend Kevin invited us to a bonfire with him and a girl he likes, and her friends. So let's see how that goes. I'm gonna try and be a good wingman. Fernando might be an antagonist. What's the word
Might
again?
be an op.
Op. He might try.
But like a construct. I like to give a lot of constructive criticism towards my homies. It's because our homie Kevin, he could be kind of quiet. Like
He's very quiet. Yeah.
Shy.
we kind of
Very
just
shy.
try to push him.
But the girl. I mean, I wouldn't say the girl's the most talkative girl either. Right? You know Maria,
Oh.
the one that's friends with Vanessa and like all of
Yeah.
them. So we're gonna see how that goes later.
Wait, didn't they go on their own at Granite?
Okay, so basically on grad night we were gonna go on the Incredibles ride, and then he just disappeared, and then we later see at night the girl's story, and he's on her story, and they were hanging out while we were on the Incredibles ride.
Shout out
Yeah.
to Kevin.
Kevin, yeah,
Get your shit, boy. You got it.
yeah, he likes to shake it. He just head shake.
Is it gonna be like? Is it possible it's gonna be his like first girlfriend?
He's already had a girlfriend actually. Like it was this year. I don't think it was really anything major. He said he kissed her, but I think that's about it. So it wasn't really anything crazy.
Yeah, he's probably just shy.
Yeah.
You got it, Kevin.
It's just a matter of him getting used to you, cause he was shy with us too. But over
At
time,
first,
I
yeah.
mean, now he openly talks to us and
That's
stuff.
how I am sometimes, dude. Like when I worked at my old job, I didn't talk to anyone for like 2 months.
Wow. Damn.
And the only reason I started talking to them was because one of my friends from school came, and I just opened up. And ever since then, fucking hate that job. Fuck that. But I mean, anything else you guys want to talk?
Nothing much. I always try to look out for these kids, especially like I always remember right now. No, I'm not gonna talk about Fernando. But I'm gonna talk about Nacho for Snowball. We went to obviously Snowball and we were dancing, and like that's the main thing I always love about high school dances was like obviously dancing with girls and shit. But like I got a girl to dance on my homie Nacho. And then apparently he fumbled the bag like 2 days later because he got her snap and everything. I literally asked her, like, I walked up to this girl because I knew he was like looking at her. And I was like, hey, like, would you be like down to dance with my friend? And like they ended up dancing. And then that same night was when I went to my first high school party. I showed up there to the party like 12. And I left around like 2. But like I asked him like, hey, like, do you want, like, I'm going to invite you to this party. Like, do you want to go? Like, I'm not going to make you go. But, like, obviously I invited him. But now he wasn't down, which was fine. But I think it's important to expose people like that sometimes because if they're not, just give them the option, basically. Like,
Yeah.
And that's why I'm happy I gave him that option. And now he's a little more experienced, but it's just, I feel bad for the homie Nacho, bro. He had to fumble the bag.
A lot of L's
A lot.
this year.
A
dude.
lot.
A lot.
Oh my god.
Probably like four L's, I'd say.
Well, at least as long as he learns from them and doesn't fumble again, then
You feel bad though, cause you're like, damn, like, I mean, everyone has feelings. Like everyone wants a girlfriend every now and then, or like, obviously when you like a girl, just the worst thing that can happen is you get rejected. And I took a couple of those L's.
I think we all have.
Especially this year, and Mateo knows what I'm talking about, dude. But it's just like, it just sucks to get rejected once is one thing, but to get rejected like multiple times, back to back to back, like that's.
Because you
what-
think you'd eventually get like a
Yeah.
yes, but I mean, he didn't really get
That's
any.
how I am, and after that, I was like, honestly, I just stopped caring. I'm like, whatever, I'll just move on. Like, that's life. I got used to it. I'm not really ashamed about it. But I think you just have to see it in a different way. Now I just don't give a fuck. I just do whatever I want. But
Yeah, like people will say like focus on yourself and shit.
that's what I did.
Yeah.
And I'm happy I did.
Yeah.
I'm like the best version of myself right now, especially from like COVID. Like if I can go back, I'd beat the shit out of high school. Like high school me, I'd beat the shit out of him because I did not like him at all. I'm happy where I'm at.
So before, I guess like, I don't know what the time limit is, but what is like some things you could tell us now that we graduated? We're gonna be we're adults now basically. I mean
You're a minor.
I'm still a minor,
You're a minor.
but Mateo and Fernando weren't. But
We can end it on this. It's because there's a big difference. Mostly because like both of you guys are going to big, you guys are like colleges. There's nothing wrong with
No,
going
no,
right
no,
now. So,
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, I went there. I'm not even going there right now. I mean, I'll try to give both of you guys advice, but like, find that routine, and just try to find whatever makes you happy. Because you're probably gonna suffer. You probably will suffer. I know most of my friends are suffering in school, but just definitely try to make the most out of it. And depending, I'm gonna assume, at least I know for you, you're more of a party personality, so take advantage of that. Have as much fun. Definitely don't overthink things, and try to live like the best, like it is what it is. Because you're gonna take more L's, and all of us are, to be honest. And if you're just in that mindset, like it is what it is, like you should be able to do it fine. And
I
just,
know what you're saying.
but definitely don't peak. I mean, I'm sure we already finished high school, but definitely don't peak in college. Peak throughout your whole life.
Yeah.
That's for sure. And going for all three of you guys, and
Yeah.
for us, I mean, just find what we do happy, and like just stay on the routine. And once you feel like it's time to try something new, definitely try that something new thing. For me, it was like doing jiu-jitsu. Like I was fucking scared, and now I'm happy I'm doing it. So now just definitely be a better version of yourself each day as it goes on. Like just do something better and be the best version of yourself every day.
Yeah.
That's what I have, and the most of it will just come through time, and you guys will definitely learn what to do, what not to do. So, and don't take your fuck ups too serious. 'Cause
Yeah.
as long as you learn from it,
Fuck up, yeah.
then you didn't fuck up. You just learned. That's all I have to say. I'm pretty satisfied with this.
Yeah.
Alright, well, that's it, guys. Thank you for listening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And bye.
Later.
Bye.
I'm gonna lie. I forgot we were doing a podcast. That's the episode, everybody. Talked a lot. I think we talked shit on some people, so no hate towards them, but fuck you, I guess. What else? AJ, thank you guys. Oh yeah, thank you guys for coming. By the way, if you guys make it this far, it was a really good episode. I had a fun time, and we'll definitely do it again before two of the boys leave. Let's see. What do I have to say? I just recorded the intro, so I honestly probably won't have too much to say. Had a good day. Finished and about to post this podcast. Washed my car. Doctor's appointment. This. So, go settle down. Kill a baby Jeter. Go to both my gyms today, and it'll be a pretty wild and good day. So, looking forward for this weekend. And besides that, what else? Let me think of something if I have anything to say. Thank you guys for listening. And let's see what else. Yeah, I have nothing much to say for this outro, so I guess besides that, yeah, and I'll take a week off. New things coming this way. It's almost gonna be a year since I did this podcast, so I'll definitely do something for that. But anyways, besides that, shout out to the boys. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for listening. And I'll make a new episode soon. Bye.